Dr. Intisar and Dr. Mona, or anyone to start. Thank you very much, Mr. Ali. Peace be upon you all. Greetings to everyone. First of all, thanks for all the organizers and to allow this opportunity to evaluate the participation. I will present the outcomes of the Codex in regard to contaminants in foods. The meeting CCCF in its 18th session in Bangkok in Thailand since 23rd to 27th of June. There was a hybrid format by request of KSA to Thailand and Holland. Also, that was the first Arab meeting for Codex in regard to the contaminants in food. That is one of the initiatives of Codex. The main goal and agenda was, the agenda included several discussion topics, 23 agenda items on the agenda. Most importantly, were boosting discussions, reviewing ongoing work, establishing future actions to improve global food safety standards. That was with the participation of several observers from international community, and other Arab countries attended, including Egypt, Morocco, Qatar, and Oman. Next, we discussed several topics in regard to the food contaminants, like the presentation and the accepted levels, and several contaminants like the lead, aflatoxins, and cadmium. Also, there were several significant updates to existing codes of practice. Also, new works on the prevention and reduction of contaminants like BA and acrylamide. Next. From the main achievements, briefly, the final standards and adoptions, there were 7 finalized decisions adopted. First, the maximum level for lead in dried bark advanced to step 8, and the ML for lead in dried culinary herbs moved and advanced to step 5. Also, we have the sampling plan for aflatoxins and ochratoxins that are in the spices to step 8. Also, we have revised the code of practice amended in regard to aflatoxins in peanuts, advanced to step 5. Also, the performance criteria for aflatoxin analysis that were sent to the CCMAS45. Also, the guidance on data analysis for maximum level development already endorsed and accepted and published, and the update of the priority list of the JAFCA that was endorsed. Discontinue the work on the maximum leads for ready-to-eat peanuts. Next, the ongoing work continuing until now. First, there are 10 active projects continued for revised, including the code of practice for cadmium contamination, returned to step 2. Also, in regard to the revision of acrylamide for revision with the chief of India, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and in reviewing the BBA and the practices of reviews achieved by and presided by Turkey in regard to aflatoxin B1 in feed, revised COP under development also, still continuing, and the index is under development. We have, after reviewing, we have the reviewing of sampling plans in coordination with the CCMAS. Also, we have occurrence data, the data limits in aflatoxins in cereals, presented by Brazil and Thailand by EWGs. Also follow up on the evaluations of JAFCA from EU and USA who chaired the working groups. Also updating of Codex standards for contaminants that are expanded in the list, and review of mercury in tuna in New Zealand and Canada in the EWGs. Then the application of maximum levels to multi-ingredient products and analysis of occurrence data of lead in spice mixtures to prepare a discussion paper exploring options for guidance through the EWGs that are chaired by Japan and co-chaired by India, Panama, and USA. Next. The new work approved, there are 4 of them and projects. First, COP on tropane alkaloids, chaired by China, co-chaired by Saudi Arabia. And the COP on aflatoxin B1 in animal feed, presided and chaired by Canada and Saudi Arabia. 3, the COP on crotoxins A in dried fruits, presided by Turkey and UK. Finally, the guidance on recycled plastics in food packaging, presided by USA with cooperation with Canada and Japan. This is in regard to what we have achieved of the outcomes of the meeting in Thailand. Thank you very much. Peace be upon you. Welcome, our colleagues. I needed to fulfill your desire, but that will not be in Arabic, that will be in English.
Also, Oman and Egypt supported Qatar and expressed concern regarding the postponement of bisphenol A consideration to CCCF18, noting that delay in JICFA guidance could impede timely responses to emerging issues, potentially disrupting global food trade and leaving countries that do not have their own national risk assessment agencies without international scientific guidance. Next slide, please. Yeah. Egypt offers co-host for the 19th session of the Codex Committee on Contaminant in Food, which is scheduled on October from 19th to 23rd next year. So that these opportunity will enhance the visibility, promote Arab food safety priorities, support regional capacity building, and encourage wider participation, offering a platform for greater Arab collaboration and influence in shaping international food standard. And next slide, please. So the Arab countries have a strong reason to engage in Going Codex Working Group. Their growing engagement reflects a strong commitment to food safety and international standard setting. Through active participation in working groups and project proposal, our countries have contributed meaningfully to the development and revision of key codex texts. Arab countries are encouraged to support Egypt's initiative and actively engage in preparation for CCCF18 to maximize regional impact. These efforts not only reinforce regional priorities, but also demonstrate leadership and technical expertise in addressing food contaminant. Next slide, please. Thank you.